you are watching this video, you are either losing money on scalping or looking for a setup that will let you know exactly where to enter. Errors have been reduced and better confirmations have been given for the setup of the entry, so you can have a good entry. But most importantly, at the end of the video, I will tell you a filter that can eliminate half of your wrong trades. So stay until the end of the video. First of all, add EMA 2050 to the chart. No special settings are needed. Just set EMA 20 source open brace H plus L close brace divided by 2 in the settings section and set EMA 50 to low. This will make the signals much more accurate and in the direction of the trend. It also works in the range trend. Let's see how it works. First, we need to look for liquidity sweep. This means that the market hits a short-term top or bottom before the main move to collect the stops of weak traders. This move usually looks fake, but in fact, it is the beginning of the preparation for the main move. After that, we should wait for the change of character, CHoCH. That is, the structure of the market changes. If it was previously bearish, now it starts to make higher tops or vice versa. This is where we understand that the strength of the other side has changed. Next, we should see a clear break of structure, BOS, to confirm that the market has really accepted the new direction. Now here is the important point. We do not enter after this change of structure. We wait for the price to make a clean pullback to the breakout area or near the EMA 20. We have to wait for the price to confirm the trend to get a strong signal. Now let's see how to enter. With this, just before going to the comments, tell me what happened when you opened a trade today. Tell me the result. I'll tell you one thing. Full stop entry. Buy and sell. Buy. For a buy entry, the following conditions must be active at the same time. The price is above EMA 50. Uptrend. EMA 20 acts as dynamic support. In the previous time, liquidity has accumulated below the bottom. CHoCH is bullish and BOS is confirmed. A pullback to the 0.5 to 0.618 Fibonacci area is performed. Now, the important point of entry. When the price reaches the golden Fibo area and is near EMA 20, we should look for a bullish confirmation candle such as bullish engulfing strong wick rejection from below or a small break of the inner ceiling, micro BOS. Here, the buy entry is performed. This is where professionals make money. TP1, first target. The first target is always the closest liquidity level, previous ceiling or floor, or equal highs/lows. When TP1 is hit, half the position is closed. Stop loss is placed at the entry point, break even. TP2, main target. After TP1, we let the trade continue until next liquidity or next market structure, next BOS. Here, the risk is usually completely eliminated and the trade becomes free. Pro-exit logic. If the market weakens or EMA 20 opposite candles appear, exit without bias. Also if CHoCH opposite is formed, or you see tight and weak candles. A quick exit is better than a profit reversal. If you have come this far with me in the video, it means you are really serious and looking for a real setup for scalping. So do a little work here. If you want to watch the next videos and see the backtest of this strategy on the real chart, I opened a live trade on the US Tech 100 symbol, which is the same as the latter, with another account in TradingView. This trade is a combination of this strategy, which is for the given asset. This account is prop. This time, it is $10,000. I opened this position on Monday at 6:15 a.m. We set the stop loss precisely with the help of Fibo. And TP1 is completely broken and I'm risk-free. I have to say that I didn't look at the volume before entering because I was new. Unfortunately, I entered too low. TP2 was hit, the stop comes up. And I'm gonna exit here because I didn't really put in the volume. And after about 2 hours, it went up like this. This setup was the best. Advanced risk management. Now we come to the most important part of this whole system, namely capital management. What distinguishes a professional trader from someone who only knows strategy? 1. Fixed risk rule. The first rule is risk only 0.5% to 1% of your total capital on each trade. No more. Never get emotional. Why? Because even if you lose 5 trades in a row, you are still in the game. 2. Professional R to R, risk to reward, structure. Each trade should have at least 1 to 2 R to R, and in ideal setups even 1 to 3. If you see a trade that doesn't have the right R to R, don't enter at all. Professionals don't look for number of trades, they look for quality of risk. 4. Scaling out technique. Never close the entire position at once. Instead, TP1 to 50% exit, TP2 to 30% exit. Remaining 2 for the next bigger move or market structure. This will allow you to both profit and not miss out on big moves. 6. The golden rule of mind, pro rule. The bottom line for professionals is, survive first, profit later. In this game, the winner is the one who can stay in the market for the longest time, not the one who makes a big profit one day. Now we come to the point that I mentioned at the beginning of the video that many people miss, but it is exactly what separates professional entries from ordinary entries. Golden tip. A good entry is not just a point. It is a combination of time plus structure plus liquidity behavior. That is, even if you see EMA, FIBO, and SMC, but these 3 are not at the same time, your entry is not complete. Entry with liquidity grab plus CHoCH confirmation. Real entry only happens when liquidity is hit, stop hunt, CHoCH confirms return to EMA 20, or FIBO 0.5 to 0.618. This is the real entry point for professionals. 5. Candle confirmation. Last confirmation. You should definitely see one of these candles. Strong engulfing clear wick, rejection or break plus small retest. If the candle is weak, then don't enter. Professionals are not looking for signals. They are looking for a complete setup with all confirmations. Because in trading, quick entry doesn't make money. Right entry makes money. We learned how to filter the trend with EMA, how to identify real entries with liquidity and CHoCH, how to find the exact entry point with FIBO, and how to preserve capital with professional risk management. If this video was useful to you, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, because in the next videos we are going to backtest this strategy live on a real chart and see exactly how well it performs. And now a question for you. Would you like the next video to be about backtesting this strategy on NASDAQ or more advanced smart money entries, ICT level?